Hi guys. Today is 2nd of June 2025. I want to say I'm looking for a wife. Yes. Yes, I'm looking for a wife. I'm ready to get married. I think I've made up my mind that I want to get married, and I'm actually making this video because I'm advertising myself. So if you if you're seeing this video and whether you know me or not, and you think I can be an eligible husband, um, respond to this stuff and we can be friends. We start as friends. But first, let me give you a heads up so you have an idea of who I am. Okay. First is that um, I'm a moralist and deeply read in so many things. Two principles for a person, maybe rigid. Okay. Yes. My bad character, I easily get pissed, especially on moral issues. I like courtesy. I like it when you're courtesy. And um, I'm a kind of an introvert, extrovert anyway. First, if I get to know someone, I'm I'm more on the quiet side with you. But when I get to socialize with you, or when the friendship grows, or when the friendship stays for a long time, I become freer with you and I discuss with you very well. Now at that point, you no longer see me like a quiet guy, but naturally I'm quiet. And okay, if you know about temperaments, my temperament is melancholy choleric. If I'm in a work mood, I'm a choleric, though melancholy as well. But I could be tough, I could be gentle. Um, what else is there? I'm a writer. I'm a masseur. What I do is reflexology and acupressure. Now, um, first things first. I never am now. I don't get money. Oh. I don't have money. Okay. One, I live in my father's house. I live in a family house. Maybe because I can't pay my rent. This is Port Harcourt. Rent is so expensive. Um, yeah, that's one of it. At least I have a bicycle. We could take walks in the evening, stroll, we could talk. I could be a nice guy, but I could still be a pain in the ass because um, a lot of things that people are excited about doesn't move me. People go to cinemas, club and all that. But all through my life, I've never really done that. It's not my kind of thing. Not really like I'm an indoor person. Yes, though I'm an indoor person, but I'm also an outdoor person. And I think I prefer to use the word that my kind of outdoor relaxation. It's not really in Port Harcourt. When I try to describe it to those who know me, what they tell me is that such kind of things are in Abuja. I was discussing with a cousin one day and he said something. He said the kind of things I like that there are a couple of places in Port Harcourt there. Maybe I think I don't have the time to really move around and scout and see, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of where assuming there was a market where you go and select a wife, husband. I would really love to go there, so I'll select my own wife. And maybe if you're watching this and you're in the city of Port Harcourt and you think that we can form an alliance, let's form a group or something where singles meet and let's interact based on the fact that we want to network and build friendship that may lead to marriage. We can create a website, we can create a group on WhatsApp, anywhere. But I really long for such kind of group because I'm this walk. I'm a workaholic. So I don't really have that time to maybe socialize or there's no real market where you can go and pick one baby and say, nah, you want to marry this one. Mm-mm. What happens is most times as I'm jumping keke, bus, bus and stuffs like that, public transport. You see a girl, you talk to her, you know. Sometimes they just look at you like maybe this guy is a razzler, this is what he does all the time, a lot of things. And sometimes it's difficult to convince somebody that you are single and you just look at a guy will be like you now, how would you tell me you're single or you're not married? I come across that challenge because sometimes I'm talking to girls and they'll be like, um, you are deceiving me, you're a married person. Because I look married and maybe I look, I know the right time for face, but I think some people just have this impression that I'm married. Now, what's that to say again? Well, what can I say to prospective? Okay, I'll talk about the things I like in a woman because there are certain things I cannot compromise in a woman. One is a long hair. I cannot, if you don't have long hair, don't bother. Don't even bother to tell me, say, move it. We cannot be friends. I love long hair and I love fair people. I'm not talking of cream reaction, bleaching, or tuning. I don't want a tuned person. I want you have to be naturally fair. Okay, you have to be fair because I want when I see my wife, my body good is sweet me. I don't want somebody that maybe as the friendship is growing, the marriage is growing, that we're supposed to be closer and deeper into the whole thing. Then whenever I look at you, I get angry because the complexion I'm seeing is not what I used to see 5, 10 years ago. No, I don't want that. So I want natural. If I were given my first choice, I want to marry an Indian woman at the talk, and so that if you're an Indian woman and you think that it can be, that's my first choice anyway. I don't want America. No, 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 no. Those people live anyhow kind of life. And Europe, and not to some European nations, maybe, but they don't have culture. And I think I like the Indians because they have culture, and Indians have long hair, natural long hair. I don't want somebody that fixes hair because me, I don't admire fixing of hair. I don't like heavy makeups. Don't make up and come and think I'll tell you you're beautiful because you will resemble witch for where I did. So I'm not going to um, tantalize you or make you feel so special because you have painted your face. I don't like makeup. I like light makeup, very light. Uh, I wouldn't say not at all, but I think I have this idea that makeup is for a couple of times. Sometimes you want to make up fine, but it shouldn't be an everyday thing. You know, because I believe it's not really nice for a woman to always make up. So that's my first choice. I'm Indian. Though I think I would truly prefer someone who's an Indian and a Nigerian, mixed breed. Let me not say half caste. Yeah, I prefer a mixed breed because based on my vision in life and what I actually want to do, I feel that someone of an Indian descent may be of great assistance on the path of my life. Now, when I say the path of my life is, I'm a writer, I'm a public speaker, and I see myself for the next 10, 15, 20, 30 years. I see myself as a writer, and I'm not going to retire from writing. Now, beyond the writing, I'm a reformer. I believe in Nigeria, I believe in patriotism, and I believe in leadership. Now, this is a difficult thing because I know most Nigerians don't really believe in Nigeria. Yes, they complain every day our politicians are this, that, but we're not different from them. A lot of us are worse than our politicians. Now, it's difficult for you to convince people at times of the need to become patriots. I'm a patriot and I cannot go and get married to somebody who's not a patriot or someone who doesn't know or understand what leadership is. So, okay. So I would say, okay, a Nigerian and an Indian descent. That will give me perfect what I want because I wouldn't really want to marry a full blown Indian. Okay, that's my first choice. Please don't laugh. Like when you're doing jam, you have first choice, second choice, fourth choice. I don't know. It's like someone said they removed fourth choice. It's only first and second. I don't know about that. But my second choice, my first choice is an Indian Nigerian. My second choice is a full blown Nigerian anyway, but you must be fair. I don't want bleaching, and like I said, I just want a woman that is beautiful. Now, when I say beautiful, I'm talking about physical appearance. See, I know be that type who will say you need a marry fine woman, that is vanity. Yes, let me be swimming in vanity, but I will marry a very beautiful woman, or I want a very beautiful woman as a wife, because na she I go live with for the rest of my life. And if she's not beautiful, I get to a point where I'm just wake up one morning and say, babe, this thing is not working. I cannot love you again. Go your father house, not go my father house. Yeah. So no makeup in, no dark skin. No, I want a fair lady. So if you're a full blown Nigerian, there's no issue. But I think that you have to be a leader, because me, I'm not ready to start bringing somebody up. I don't believe in all those things they say, when you love somebody you change or you can grow somebody. I'm not ready to grow anybody. If we're not at the same path, if we're not almost at the same level of leadership development and life's pursuit and curiosity, because I have an insatiable drive to learn and know. Every day I learn, I read, I do a lot of things. So I wouldn't want somebody that I will always have to encourage you to come and do it. No, 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 no. You know, go work, because you may do that in the beginning just so that I accept you. But after marriage, you change and you become something else, and I will not be able to do anything. Or you may think I will not be able to do anything, because I'm a kind of person that if we can marry today, tomorrow, if you change, I will change that for you. You will divorce. I believe in divorce strongly, because my sanity or my emotional well-being is paramount, is important to me. And with the way a lot of things, the paradigms or the principles that guide society has changed drastically. Okay, so I'm not ready to sacrifice my peace. Instead of me not to have peace, I will remain single. uh So peace is very important to me. Harmony is very important to me, because I want to look at my wife and be happy. No quarrel. I don't want quarrel. Let's just be, you know. So I think I want a wife. I'm ready. You may wonder why is it 44 years and 44 years, because it's 2025. 2025, I was born 81, 7th September 1981. So I'll be 44 by September, which is June, July, August, September. 4 months. In 4 months, I'll be 44. Okay, and yes, I'll be 44. So another thing, um, please, I don't want to marry a woman that is less than 35. Should be between 35 and 48. Yes, 48, 49. I may take 50. Yeah, because I may take 50. For me, age is just a number. Okay, so yeah, that age. I wouldn't want to do anything below 35, because I don't want the age bracket with me and my wife to be too much, so that we can play the same kind of music, we can understand ourselves. Not when I'm talking A, they talk B. Mm. Some people believe that you should go and marry somebody when you can see me with 20 years. Me, I don't want that kind of wife, because um, it may be a formula for chaos, and sometimes I could be very impatient, especially on leadership issues or moral issues. So if she's acting her age, I may not be able to tolerate her, I may not be able to keep up with that, because I'll be like, no, 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 this cannot work. So let's go back to the I'm looking for a wife, okay? I want to marry. Yes, I'm very serious about this. I want to get married. Now you may be watching this, you know me. If you know me, and please don't come and tell me anything after this video that you saw what I said. Now, what you do is this: if you know a woman that you know that is fair and is morally very disciplined, that you think can fit into my life, you just talk to her. You can send this video to her, send a link to her, then talk to this. Tell me about her. Nothing spoiled. We can just start as friends. I'm not saying we start as a relationship. No, let's just be friends. or we have to be friends for about 6 months, 1 year. If it works out fine, then we can take it to the next level. Friendship, no strings attached, no sex, no romance, no nothing. But as a matter of fact, I may not visit her, she may not visit me. We may meet in public places. Okay? But the important thing is let's just be good friends so that we understand each other. Now, for those of you that will be castigating me all the time, why I never marry, why I never marry, why I never listen, let me tell you something. Please stop disturbing me. I would rather remain single than go and marry nonsense. And I'm not ready to lower my standards for anybody. I have a lot of people tell me I have a very high standard. Yes, I have a high standard, one of the highest. And I'm not going to reduce it for one bit. And I'm not going to tolerate anything in marriage. I will not, because as a Masua, I don't see plenty things. When I used to counsel people, I've seen a lot of BS. These things I cannot put up with them. Okay? Peace is important. I'm a writer. My mind is very philosophical minded. I like peace. Come on. Let me just relax in my cubicle or in my garden and have my peace and joy than to stay with somebody who will give me wahala. So if you're watching this and you're my friend, you know, please don't come in there and start telling me go and get married, because you people are pushing me. You are pushing me. When you push me too much, now anytime I see any girl, I'll be like, let me just go and marry this girl. Our girls do not marry you when you don't have money. Who won't follow you? Girls you don't follow you now. Because the truth, I never hammer. A lot of people there, you don't need to have everything before you. Now lie. You as a girl, if you're a girl watching this, how many times have you dated a man that does not have money? How many times? Or how many girls you that is telling me every day go and marry? How many times you don't date? You don't. How many of your friends or the people you know that are women? How many have you seen that are dating men that don't have money? How many? So that you go push me go enter wahala every day. You go tell me I wan make my hair, I wan do this, I wan do that, I wan do that, blah, 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 blah. I wan go occasion, buy me this, buy me that, because most of our girls are really interested in just buy me this, buy me that. I want to change my phone, my this one don spoil. If you tell her hello today, tomorrow im gas don finish. Please, I just need my peace, okay? And I want a wife. You're my friend, you're watching this and you're my friend. Pray for me. Pray for me if you don't have anybody to link me up with. Pray for me to meet the right woman and I'll meet her. I really appreciate this. Another thing is this. I don't believe that a man would disrespect, or like I cannot disrespect a woman because she talked to me or she showed interest in me for us to be friends. No, I don't do that, because for me that's not a symbol that a woman is cheap. What makes me think a woman is cheap is if she has more than one um, sleeping partners, or if she's dating more than one person. Then, secondly, if she's dating somebody because of the fact that that person is paying her bills, to me, she's cheap. Okay? It doesn't matter how good she is, it doesn't matter all the moral principles she has. She's cheap because material things buy her. And my wife has to be priceless. Okay? Priceless. When I say priceless, she's priceless. Okay, so that's how it is for now. And a fine wife. And help me get my wife. Cheers.